In my relationship with my boyfriend, 25M, I've noticed that he often nitpicks certain aspects of my life and points out logical inconsistencies during our arguments. I'm 29F, unsure how to navigate this dynamic because he often counters my points with a more logical, evidence based approach. Is this normal? I find it challenging to respond to his statements, and I'm struggling to find a way to manage this. I've even considered ending the relationship since February, particularly after feeling uncomfortable during our Valentine's Day date. It's hard to express my emotions freely. Even when I try to be kind or share a fun fact about my day, he'll propose an alternate perspective or action. This is a significant change from how he used to be, more open and validating of my feelings. In contrast, I'm casually dating a guy who is 26. He's intelligent, loves debating, works hard, has a great social circle, and is quite successful. He seeks my approval, tries to impress me, and is extremely supportive. He encourages me to work harder, strive for more, become healthier, and embrace spirituality. He inspires me to be more productive, and we both aim for high-flying careers, shared passions, and growth mindsets. However, we often clash during arguments. Here are a few examples. 1. Debating abortion. We share similar political views, but he often challenges my reasoning. This topic is sensitive for me, so I tend to react defensively. He expects me to support my stance with factual evidence. During one discussion, I started searching online for arguments for and against abortion. He criticized me for not trusting myself to form an informed viewpoint and accused me of outsourcing my thinking. He also mentioned that my emotional reaction should be proportional to the amount of information I have on the topic. 2. Buying a car. I was considering buying a new car and knew my budget and preferences well. When I casually asked his opinion, he responded by saying it's a decision I should be able to make on my own, given that I know my own budget and spending habits. This made me feel unsupported. 3. Choosing a restaurant. One night, the restaurant we wanted to visit was closed. When he asked where I wanted to eat, I took some time to consider options that would be comfortable for him. He grew impatient and later criticized my decision-making process, citing a lesson he learned from wealthy men about making quick decisions. I tried to explain that my delay was out of thoughtfulness for his needs. 4. Showing gratitude. I often express gratitude to him for small things, like calling me in the evening or sending me snacks. Recently, he's been dismissive of my thanks, suggesting that such gestures are the bare minimum and questioning my standards. This has made me feel inadequate and unsure about expressing appreciation. These conflicts leave me feeling conflicted. Despite his support and encouragement, his constant need for logical evidence and quick decision-making makes me feel undervalued and unappreciated. It's disheartening to see how our arguments have become so one-sided, with his logical approach overshadowing my emotional perspective. While I value his intelligence and support, I'm not sure how to balance these positive traits with the negative impact of our disagreements. I've considered ending the relationship, but the thought of letting go of someone who inspires me and shares my goals is daunting. I'm seeking advice on how to handle this situation and whether it's possible to bridge this gap in our communication styles.